Hello, I'm Olivia, and welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into XRP's real world momentum. Today, November 25th, 2025, with XRP at 219, the Federal Reserve's signals on potential rate cuts are aligning with fresh ETF launches, driving an 8% surge to $2.21ers. This convergence is fueling institutional inflows and on chain activity like never before. Stick around as we break it down step by step. Facts, data, and implications you won't find pieced together elsewhere. And a quick note, this is not financial advice. Always conduct your own research. Right out of the gate, here's the bombshell grabbing headlines. Fed Governor Stephen Moran stated the U.S. economy now requires large rate cuts, with markets pricing an 85% chance for December. At the exact same moment, Grayscale and Franklin Templeton's XRP ETFs went live on the NYSE, pulling in $164 million on day one. XRP didn't just tick up, it rocketed 8%, smashing through $2.12 resistance, with volume hitting $4.2 billion. As at Crips News posted today, at XRP, $2.21 plus 8%. Grayscale Franklin ETFs launch. $164 million in flows. That tweet's already at 1 like and climbing, echoing the buzz across X. But why does this matter now? Because liquidity floods risk assets, and XRP is built for cross-border efficiency. Imagine traditional banking as a clogged highway. XRP is the express lane via RippleNet, settling trillions annually. This isn't hype, it's mechanics meeting opportunity. But hold on, what's the on-chain proof this isn't a flash in the pan? Let's unpack. Starting with the Fed's pivot, recent economic data shows inflation at 2.4% and unemployment steady at 4.1%, greenlighting easing. Historical parallels? Post-2019 cuts, risk assets like crypto averaged 25-40% gains in Q1. XRP, compliant with ISO 2022 standards, captures outsized flows for payments. Ripple's Q3 report $30 billion processed across 300 plus partners, 5% of Swift's volume. Today's X chatter nails it. The Crypto Squire tweeted, Fed Governor Stephen Moran just said the U.S. economy now calls for large rate cuts. When big liquidity waves hit, the assets with real utility are the ones that survive. XRP was built for this moment. With 182 likes and 20 reposts in hours, it's community validated. Teaser, layer in ETF data and the picture sharpens. Stay tuned for how $164 million turns into billions. Now, the ETF engine, these spot products offer regulated access. No wallets needed, just brokerage buys. Franklin Templeton's debut follows Canary's filing, with inflows outpacing Bitcoin's weekly ads. CoinDesk reports November approvals accelerating post-delays, XRP leading alt rebounds. Bloomberg data, 24-hour volume up 12%, open interest plus 15% on BitGet. For context, BTC ETFs netted $20 billion, YTD. XRPs could hit $600 million projected, per analysts. Pixel ArtX Family's update, XRP surges plus 7% on ETF debut buzz and Fed rate cut odds, 85% for December. 86 likes, 339 views. Viral fuel. Analogy. ETFs are the on-ramp. Rate cuts, the accelerator. XRPL's 3 to 5 second settlements at 1,500 TPS dwarf competitors, positioning XRP for 120 trillion payments market share. What if inflows scale to $1 billion monthly as ATFX models? Projections, 3 to 5 by quarter 1 2026. But skeptics say wait. Next, we tackle the doubts head on. Around the 8-minute mark, let's counter the noise. Myth 1. XRP's surge is fleeting retail FOMO. Fact. $164 million day one is institutional. Pensions allocating 1 to 2%. At Self-Success Saga, XRP crushing inflows over BTC, ETH, and Sol proves institutional appetite is shifting. 21 likes, 3,208 views. Debate magnet. If you're doubting like many, remember, 2023's SEC win affirmed non-security status, unlocking this wave. Pain point. Post-2022 scars. Today's regulated path caps downside, with Fed easing as buffer. Myth 2. Utility won't sustain gains. Wrong. On-chain metrics show 632% YTD from 50 cents per the Crypto Basic, with XRPL validators at 100 plus for decentralization. At XRPINTELWIRE, XRPE TFS are flexing, supercharging institutional appetite. 2 likes, but source deep. Viewer question: if rate cuts hit, does XRP revisit $3.84 ATH? Stats model sims say 70%. Yes. Counter: beta to BTC at 1.2 means volatility, but utility, $10 trillion settled yearly, stabilizes. Climactic reveal: this duo yields leverage. Fed's $29.4 billion injection primed it. 85% cut odds ignite. At What's Up Crypto. XRP ETFs expand. The Fed sends mixed signals. Here's what we're watching. 179 views sparking analysis. Community Pulse. Adam Cameron Scrubs asks, XRP ATH in December, anyone? Replies flood with $5 targets if ETFs multiply. Data-backed. PULP models project 20% AUM growth driving $4 to $5. Wrapping on a high, key wins. Fed signals unlock liquidity. ETFs validate XRP's edge, $164 million in. ISO 2022 dominance awaits. At $2.19, it's a launchpad, not peak. At NobodyNFT _ XRP 11% spike, ETFS vacuuming $164 million like black holes. Pure momentum. If this breakdown armed you, hit like for the algorithm, comment your XRP target $3, $5, subscribe for more breakdowns, and share to rally the community. Let's watch this unfold together. Olivia signing off.